I'm here today because I'm too cute not to vlog today. Right? Yay! So, today is Thursday, and I am loving how colorful I look today. So, I'm normally very colorful. Well, let me take that back. So, I am colorful a lot of times. I do own a lot of clothing with that have a lot of colors and tops and whatnot. But, I had to take Aubrey to the orthodontist today, and I had a 9 o'clock meeting, and I had to run another errand at lunch. Again, y'all stay tuned for some other cool, fun happenings coming up. I got my nails done yesterday, so look. Let me see if y'all can see that. You can see them a little bit. The lighting in here is not horrible. I like to sit in the office with the light off, but I have my little lamp over here. So that kind of lights it up a little bit, but I like to just kind of keep it like calm vibes in here. So that's kind of what I'm doing with the lighting situation. But my nails are like this really pretty. They're like a shimmery. They kind of remind me of like a mermaid, oceany. Still summer. I'm gonna take the summer out with a little bit of chrome. Because I hadn't had chrome in a while, but I decided to get that yesterday, so I really like the color. It's really like a turquoise kind of, and then we put this pretty like green. It was kind of like a green with a hint of blue, the chrome that's on top of it. So really pretty there. So I'm catching up on some work right now, but other than that, and just took a little break. But other than that, that is about all for today. I am going to, it's about 3 o'clock right now, so the girls should be here in a little bit. Dez went to pick them up because he happened to be off today. So typically I would get them on Thursday, but he's getting them today. So I'm going to finish up working basically for the next couple of hours, and then they'll be here in a little bit. They're still having a great first week of school, so I'm happy about that. And then we'll have to figure out dinner in a little bit. Hey y'all, so it is later in the evening today. It is Friday afternoon, and we are in Ross right now, just hanging out. And Aubrey and Riley are trying to spend all the money and get stuff that they know they're not gonna use. It is true. So we're just in here looking around. We just got through eating dinner at a new restaurant. It's not new, but a new restaurant to us called Mama June's. It's like a country style buffet, and it was actually really good.
It's very delicious. Okay, first of all, the chicken was very good. It was crispy.
Riley's about to do a commercial for y'all. For Mama June's.
Every time you record me, it's like a commercial.
No, for Mama June's, you about to.
Yeah, but it was really good. The chicken was fried and it was crispy, and the shrimp was really good.
It was really good.
They said, I don't eat hot sauce like that, but like they said the hot sauce tastes really good on
Meaning Dad, and we went with some other family. So the girls have their shirts on again today too, because there were some other teachers who had the same shirt and everything, and some other kids that didn't wear theirs the same day that Aubrey and Riley wore theirs. So everybody decided to coordinate and wear theirs again today. So, which I wasn't mad at, because it made it easy for me to get out their outfits last night for today. So yeah, that's why they have those on again for y'all. Like, oh, they just wore those the other day. Well, they wore them last Friday, so a week ago. But they're still cute. And today they wore a different bottom. So Riley wore like this little cute blue skirt, and then Aubrey wore these shorts. So yeah, we're just gonna keep looking around in Ross, and if I find something interesting, I'll show y'all.
Huh? What are you doing? Oh, can I have this thing?
Why? We're not getting that just because it has geese on it.
No, I'm actually gonna use this, Mom.
Okay, Riley. You say that every time we get a notebook.
I want this. Please. Can you buy VIP?
I must say Ross has to really clean up back here in this section. It is pretty disorganized.
Yeah.
But yet, because of such good deals, I don't mind looking through the chaos. But y'all, it is quite a bit of a mess back here. Hey, so today is Saturday, and it is about 2:30 in the afternoon. So I have been running some errands. I just dropped off a whole bunch of donations that we had to a local thrift shop that actually they support the homeless in the area. So that was my first time in there, and they actually had they had stuff in there that was like really vintagey. Like, when I say vintagey, it's a lot of stuff that you would find like maybe at an estate sale, or
Said you needed space, said you needed more time to think, so you went away. But you still would stay in my dreams. Now you're back for more. Why you in my reality? My head closed the door, even though my heart just won't leave. That was then, can't go back. Hurt so bad, had to block out the memory. If we try again, start from scratch. You wanna pick up where we left off, but you've been gone away. You've been gone away so long. Since you've been gone away, you've been gone away so long. I forgot.
So we're actually having yellow rice, fried pork chop, cream corn, and broccoli casserole for dinner. And so I didn't really get a late start on cooking today. I just have to cook the pork chop because we did have worship services at 4 o'clock. And basically that put us getting home at like around 6-ish. So I forget what I'm gonna tell y'all, what I'm gonna say. So I didn't want to cook the pork chop earlier because I didn't want it to be cold and us have to just reheat it and all that stuff. So I do have the rice cooking over here, and then I have the pork chop cooking. And then pretty much after that, like I said, I don't know, I'll have to see what we have bread wise to see if I'm gonna cook any rolls. And then if I do, I'm gonna stick those in the oven. But what are y'all having for Sunday dinner? Y'all let me know down in the comments. Or what do you like to have for a Sunday dinner? Like, I know in the South, sometimes we like those big Southern dinners. And sometimes you just want it low-key. You don't want to do all that on a Sunday. Because it doesn't define a Sunday, but sometimes you do want like a good, wholesome meal on a Sunday. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about, especially if you're from the South. So what are you having for dinner today? Or what do you normally like to have on a Sunday that just signifies, like, you know, a good Sunday meal? And sometimes my Sunday meals are not necessarily super Southern. It might just be something, you know, to change it up, something we haven't had in a while. But today it is a little bit more Southern and country with these fried pork chops. So, and I love fried pork chop. We all do pretty much. Although you cannot eat them all the time, fried or baked. I do like a good fried pork chop from time to time. And these we haven't had in a while. So we're going to enjoy them today. These are looking so good. Can't wait to eat them. Here is the final product. So I am out of paper plates right now, but sometimes it is pretty fun. Sometimes it's not fun, but it is good to eat out of a glass plate to change it up sometimes. These are actually like the plate bowls. I got these from TJ Maxx a while back, and we really like these just because it is like a combination between a plate and a bowl, which gives you a little bit of like a different feel, like even when you're eating. So we got cream corn, broccoli casserole, yellow rice, and fried pork chop. I do have some rolls, but I didn't cook those because I have the Rhodes brand rolls, and they do make some of those that are already like the ones that are frozen that you can pop in the oven. But they also have the ones that are made like in a dough ball, and you have to sit them out and let them rise, and I didn't. So we don't have any bread, but that's perfectly fine. We have rice, we have cream corn. So I'm about to eat dinner, but I just wanted to show y'all what we're eating on. So I'm at Dairy Queen, and we have kind of made it a little bit of a tradition sometimes on Sunday, although we haven't done it in a while, that we will get a blizzard from Dairy Queen for our dessert. So we were all just wanting some ice cream kind of today, and Desi had bought some ice cream from Publix earlier in the week. It was actually the I think it's called, it was like a turtle cheesecake ice cream. It was Publix brand, like limited edition. Sometimes how they'll have those. And it just tasted kind of, I was saying, y'all, that the turtle pieces inside of the ice cream were actually pretty decent. They were like these little, they almost looked like a really small Hershey Kiss, and they had caramel in the inside. Good morning. So the last clip I think left off, I was telling y'all that I was going to Dairy Queen because we like to get Dairy Queen sometimes on Sunday after we eat dinner, just for a sweet treat. And yesterday was one of those days that we wanted Dairy Queen, so that's why I was headed yesterday. And my phone storage is so full. Like, I have so many thousands and thousands of pictures. I have like 200 and something thousand emails. I'm kind of ashamed, but I get so many emails every day, and y'all probably know what I'm talking about because y'all do too. But I really need to go through my email and get rid of a lot of old ones. But then there are a lot of emails in there like I need to keep. So I just really need to sit down and go through my emails, go through my pictures. But I do think I'm going to end up just taking a lot of my pictures and putting them on like a jump drive. So that way I'll still have them, and then I can just kind of like print them off, because some of them I want to do like on a canvas or just have them printed. But I just haven't had a chance to. So instead of storing them all on my phone, I think that's going to be my next move. The other thing is I am currently at Publix. I just dropped the girls off at school. They have kind of been under the weather since Friday, especially Aubrey. So hopefully we don't get any phone calls today from the nurse, but there is a chance that we will, because she called on Friday saying that she didn't feel great. The nurse did, talking about Aubrey, and she was kind of puny all weekend. She wanted to stay in the bed, so she felt some better like over the weekend, but still not her best self. And then Riley got up early this morning, and she was talking about her throat hurting some. And so, of course, the nurse was just saying how COVID is somewhat on the rise, with symptoms mainly being razor blade throat, which I had heard that too. So, but COVID is always on the rise a lot of times when you get a group of people together. So that's why I really stress to Aubrey and Riley to keep your hands clean. Don't get in people's face too closely, which is kind of inevitable at school because you have kids, smaller kids. Some don't keep their hands clean, and some can be running a fever and they're not at home, you know, taking precautions like they should. But for the most part, I try to tell them to do that, wash their hands. They have sanitizer. Of course, they have sanitizer in the classroom, all that good stuff. But sometimes we know it's unavoidable, right? They're kids. So hopefully we don't get any calls today. But if we do, we'll just have to pick them up and deal with it. I still got my pass on, y'all. From where I had to take some medicine to the nurse for the girls. So I like to have some on hand at school in case they need something. That way she can just give it to them if they need it. So I did give them Mucinex this morning before they left. So yeah, we're just hoping for the best. Publix had some buy one get one stuff on sale, like scrub mommies, scrub daddies. They have goldfish, the kind that are already pre-packaged in the little packs, like great for lunches, are for BOGO this week. And then there are a few other things on my list, so I'll just take y'all along with me in here as much as I can. And then I just wanted to grab those things before work starts. So I'm going to run in here really quickly, and let's just see what else we find. The buffalo chicken dip is normally pretty good here. I already bought some of that the last time I was in here, so I can't remember. I must have come when the sale first started, but then I didn't grab everything, so I just was like I would come back. So this says Sabra hummus, or actually it might not be buy one get one anymore, but it might just be that they have it here, and they have the hummus might be on sale this week, so I don't know. But it was BOGO at the last sale. So the chicken dip is on the other side of this case, but the hummus is actually on this side, so it is buy one get one free this week. Cantaloupe is $2.99 a pound. I'm not a cantaloupe eater, but for y'all that are, it is on sale this week. And then the boar's head pickles are 2 for $8 this week. Their pickles are actually really good, but I just bought some of the Clausen pickles that were on sale last week, so I don't need any. But the Boar's Head pickles are normally pretty good. Those are the ones I normally like to get when I get like a sub out of the deli, and then you can get the Boar's Head pickles instead. So they're actually pretty good. Pita chips are buy one get one free. Never had this brand, but they kind of look pretty crisp and good. Boar's Head honey mustard is on sale. And then this is the deli style mustard that's on sale this week. I almost bought some Zep that I saw at Ross when we went, but this is actually on sale this week. This is the Miracle Grout Cleaner Protectant. Bathroom cleaner is on sale, and then that's the multi-purpose, and then that's the all-purpose. So I'm actually gonna grab these two. Do I want a multi-purpose or do I just want bathroom? I think I want multi-purpose. Well, this is the foaming one, and then this is the disinfectant, so I'm gonna get one of each. OxyClean is on sale, $9.99, buy one get one. That's actually a pretty good deal. I haven't bought OxyClean in a long time though, so it might be worth it to get one because I haven't bought it in a long time, just to see how well it does. It says White Revive, but I'm trying to wonder if it's like typical OxyClean, or is it for only for color, like only for whites? Let's see. It says Revive White Laundry Whitener Stain Remover. It's chlorine free. Oh, safe on colors. Perfect. So I'm gonna get these. They're buy one get one. So in case y'all was wondering, I ended up throwing those last bananas away. We didn't eat any of them. I didn't get to make anything with them. I'm almost hesitant to buy some more bananas, but these don't look that great anyway. Some of them do, but I normally like the organic ones, and I don't think they have any of those. Looks like they're all out, so we'll just hold on to bananas for now. Aha, I was looking for these last week, and I did buy some strawberries last week. The organic are on sale for $6.99, buy one get one. Not a bad deal. Strawberries are not cheap. But I get tired of buying strawberries and then they go bad so quickly. Y'all have that problem at your house? And we eat them fairly quickly, but it seems like they just still never fail to go bad. So I will say the last two that I bought, we ate all of those except for a few that I actually threw out this morning because I was gonna put them in the girls' lunch, but I ended up throwing those out. So the blueberries are 3 for $10. The organic blueberries. Not a big blueberry eater, so I'm gonna pass on those. Huge watermelons, and some of these watermelons are actually locally grown, but these are from, it says Indian Hills, so this might be a Florida watermelon, but we did have some watermelons here in our local Publix that were from Adel, Georgia, which is not far from me, so pretty cool to see that in your local Publix. Thank you for shopping at Publix, where my buggy gets full and shopping is a pleasure. So, we're headed home, y'all. We got everything we needed and pretty much everything that was on my list to get. So, I'm back from Publix, and I just wanted to show y'all some of the other things that I didn't show you that I grabbed. So, I wanted to try this Publix Korean style angel hair salad. So, it looks like it's like a pasta salad. It does have some vegetables in there. I didn't get a big one just because I wanted to try it first to see if I like it. I normally am a big fan of like the skinny noodles, pretty much in everything that I like. When I try like different like at one of the, it's kind of like a Thai/Chinese restaurant that we have here, and they have the skinnier noodles, and I really like that. And it's like a house lo mein, but it's the skinny ones. So I'm gonna try that, and then I'll let y'all know how it tastes, or if you've tried it and you like it, let me know down in the comments. And then that just kind of gives me an idea. And then of course, once I taste it, I'll know if I want to buy it again. I picked up the Springer chicken, the grilled chicken. They had the grill and the roasted for buy one get one. I like to keep these sometimes for salads, but I also like to have them sometimes, like if the girls want a chicken quesadilla, they're easy to just cut up the chicken into smaller pieces and then add some cheese, cook it on the griddle, and call it a day. So those are good to just kind of have and keep. If you don't have any chicken breast on hand that you want to cook right then and there, they're quick. The Orville Redenbacher, the movie theater butter was on sale this week. Buy one, get one. So this was something that was on my list, and then I was able to find that and get it. Y'all saw me grab the old El Paso taco kit. So this is the nacho cheese flavor. I've never tried that. And y'all, I'm dropping it all over the place. I've never tried their nacho cheese ones, but of course we know Taco Bell has the nacho cheese taco shells. Not this one, this one. And me and Aubrey really like those. So we'll see if they compare. And then I got the Scrub Daddies. I personally think I like the Scrub Daddies better because it seems like the Scrub Mommies, and I haven't really ever looked it up, but the Scrub Mommies are just softer. And they work well for certain things. But the Scrub Daddies I like because they get soft, I think, they're soft in warm water and then they're firm in cold water. So I do like that about them. And apparently they make them in different colors now. So they had this green, orange, and then they had a blue. And then I don't know if they had any other colors. And then they had the Scrub Mommies. Y'all saw me pick up the OxyClean. So again, I thought this was a really good buy. I'm working with one hand here. I thought this was a really good find because, again, you can revive your whites with it. You can use it on colors. So just to kind of throw it inside of your loads of laundry, just to kind of give them an extra refresh and clean. And then what else do we have? The kombucha was on sale this week, the Synergy brand. So I do buy them from time to time. I can't think of the name of the other one that I buy. But Aldi carries... Oh, it's the Health Aid. So I buy the Health Aid a lot of times, or I'll buy the Synergy brand. So the Synergy was on sale this week. I got the Peach Paradise, and then I got strawberry something. I'm trying to get it out of the bag, y'all. I got strawberry Serenity. So Peach Paradise, we have tried. Me and Aubrey drink these. We like to kind of just pour some out of the bottle and drink it from time to time. And then the Strawberry Serenity is going to be new for us. I haven't tried that. And then I got the Arm & Hammer 5-in-1 plus OxyClean detergent. I have used these. I do use these pretty often. But I'm really not loyal a whole lot when it comes to detergent. When I say that, I mean, like, I'll switch up from time to time between Tide or Gain, Arm & Hammer, the Free and Gentle ones, and the different brands that make those. So it really just depends on sometimes what's on sale. Sometimes just what I like. I will use Purex sometimes, depending, because they actually make decent detergent now. So these just happen to be on sale this week. Buy one, get one. I think last week the Tide was on sale, I think, for $8.99. I think they were buy one, get one too. So, and then the lady at the register was so nice because she said, you know, there's a coupon for these. And so there was an extra $1 off on these. And then there was a $2 off on these. And then there was an extra $1 off for the taco shell. So she was very nice. And she also told me that in Publix, you can scan the items and either, I guess, the coupon will come up for that item because, of course, it'll show up once you scan the barcode on the item. So I didn't know that. I know at Walmart you can scan items and get like price checks, but Publix, I never really used the scan feature. So that was good to know. So if y'all didn't know that, you can scan an item in Publix and then it'll show you if you have a coupon for it. And y'all saw me pick up the Zep. I've used their products a few times. I think I like it, but I think if I use it a little bit more consistently, like I bought these two, it'll help me to really see if I like them or if there's really a big difference between them and some of the other cleaners. So I'm really a Lysol cleaner, Clorox cleaner type of girl. Comment, all that good stuff. But I will try some other things from time to time. And then they had Frosted Flakes buy one, get one. That was on my list to get. They had the crispy onions on sale. Buy one, get one. This is the garlic pepper by Fresh Gourmet. So the other one is here somewhere. Oh, I think it's in that bag. And then I've never tried these, but I think I have seen that they had pumpernickel croutons. So I do like pumpernickel bread, like when you go to Cheesecake Factory or what's the other place? Like Logan's and Longhorn, a lot of times will have the pumpernickel bread. So I wanted to try this. These croutons, they're sea salt and black pepper pumpernickel. So we'll see how good they are. I got the last bag actually, so they might be pretty good. All right. I picked up this matcha. So I had been wanting to get a matcha. I had not bought one. I had been looking at them a few times, like on Amazon and different places. But this one is the AI brand. And they had it actually in the little containers where you can dip it out and make it yourself. But I decided to get this one just because it's already sweetened. And all you have to do is just add it with milk. So it's already pre-packaged into individual packages. So it should be fairly easy to fix. And normally I like to either get like matcha from a local place here called Espresso 41, or either I'll get it from Starbucks. These were a new find for me. So I've never seen these in there, but this is it says vegan, but you know, they put vegan on stuff for people that are vegan that I guess that it makes them buy it. I don't know. But either way, we'll see how these taste. You can't get super vegan, I guess, in a cookie. I don't know, because I really didn't look at the ingredients, but they smell so good. Like, you can smell them through the package. So this is a coconut key lime cookie, and they look and smell so good. Like, you can smell the key lime through the package. So Dez was saying that he wanted a key lime cake, like he had a taste for it, and I was like, I really want to get more back into baking, but I just have not had a lot of time to do it. So I grabbed these cookies just to kind of see if that would suffice for now. But we'll see how they taste, and we'll have to let y'all know. But again, if that's something that you've tried, just let me know down in the comments what y'all think. What's your opinion on these? And then the goldfish, I think y'all saw me pick those up. These are the flavor blasted. Those are Riley's favorites. She's the main one that eats the goldfish in the house. So we do have a few left in like the big package, but I wanted to grab these because they're perfect for like lunch size without having to like pull out a Ziploc bag and pour them in there like I did today. So it just makes it a little easier. Grab some chicken noodle soup because Aubrey took some for lunch today and we're just kind of running low on it. I'll probably end up making a batch at some point because I haven't done that in a while. It's so good homemade, but those are just convenient and quick to grab sometimes. And sometimes I like to eat chicken noodle soup for a snack. So, what else? I grabbed these Lucky Charm treat bars, these cereal bars. I grabbed the Cinnamon Toast Crunch ones. I think I've had these Lucky Charm ones, but it's been so long. I really don't buy them a lot or ever. I don't think the girls have ever had these just because of the sugar. But they do. It's something that, you know, something extra to throw in the lunchbox sometimes. Or the lunch bag. These are the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Kind of excited about these because Cinnamon Toast Crunch is one of my favorite cereals. I grabbed some fettuccine just because I like to keep one on hand. And I think I might have had one in the cabinet already, but I like to kind of just have an extra one because I know I'll probably end up making some fettuccine with some of that chicken too. That's another thing about this chicken. It's good to add like in fettuccine with some pasta sauce, with some Alfredo sauce for like a quick dinner or a side. Or a lot of times if I don't have like, the girls actually like the lean cuisine. They like the lean cuisine Alfredo, but I like to make it sometimes. And then I'll add this chicken and just kind of mix it all together as I cook it. Add some Parmesan cheese, and it's actually really good. And that's a good option for lunch too, for kids or adults. Let's see. And then this cake. The cake slices this week were buy one, get one. So I grabbed the red velvet with cream cheese frosting or icing. And I grabbed just a regular buttercream with vanilla cake. The chicken, y'all saw me grab two. So this was on my list. I was glad to see that it was still on sale. I haven't taken it out of the package, these two. I bought 4 actually, so I put the other 2 in the freezer already. I'm going to use these for dinner today. This is the Just Bare chicken. So I try to buy chicken that doesn't have a whole lot of like antibiotics or a little bit more organic. So I typically will buy like Nature's Promise chicken, but I was at Publix and I knew these were on sale, supposed to be on sale still, and they were. So I bought these. Not sure exactly how I'm going to use them yet. A lot of times I'll end up just stewing them down. Sometimes I'll just do like cream of mushroom. We'll put it over rice, season them really good. And then we have broccoli casserole left from yesterday. We have cream corn left from yesterday. So I might just end up doing that. But I think that's pretty much mostly it for the Publix haul. So again, some of the items that are new to me, the cookies and that Korean pasta, y'all let me know if you tried it in the comments. And then I'm gonna get all this stuff put away in a little bit. All right, so we're gonna make iced coffee this morning. I was thinking I wanted some hot coffee, but I kind of think I want iced coffee. So first, what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna tell y'all too. So Dollar Tree has the clear cups with the lids, in case y'all did not know that. So I was actually watching another video. I think it was actually Brown Eyes on a Budget. If y'all don't follow her, she does a lot of videos that have like where she goes to different stores and she'll like kind of review the new stuff. So they actually have the clear cups with the lids, and they open up right here on the top. So you can drink through the top if you want, or you can just kind of flip these over and close them up. Like if you're not drinking, you can put a straw in it, which is what I normally do. So they're just actually, I think you get like 6 in a pack, which is not too bad. And they're still $1.25. So that's what I'm going to put my coffee in. That's what I've been putting it in. Besides when y'all saw me use the Starbucks cup. I will use that one from time to time too. So first what I am going to do is I'm going to take this Hershey's caramel syrup. And then I'm just going to kind of act like I work at Starbucks. I'm going to move it around and drizzle. Alright, so then I'm going to put some ice in here. So I just took the entire ice bucket out of the refrigerator. And then I'm just going to scoop it out with a cup. And then I'm going to put ice here. Alright. And then I'm going to pour in my decaf coffee. So this is the Busy brand. Publix actually had these on sale about, I think it might have been the last BOGO that they had. So I'm going to pour this in. And this coffee is actually pretty good. So it's the decaf. Busy is the brand. And it's cold brew. Decaf, medium roast, is unsweetened. So it says it's brewed for 18 hours for maximum flavor. And I must say it is pretty good. Alright, so then I am going to put my, y'all know, I just realized that Nestle and like Coffee Mate were like all in the same, because like I've been buying the, again, I kind of switch up on creamers too, just depending on like what kind of mood I'm in. So I just realized they were like one and the same, so they make the actually like the natural bliss, which I really like. I like these creamers because they have a really good flavor. They're not too sweet, but of course none of the creamers normally that we buy are like great for you unless they're like 0 sugar. And to me, they're not the best for you either because they have artificial sweeteners. I'd rather have a little bit of regular sugar versus having the artificial sweeteners, because they're not the best for you either. So I'm going to pour some of this in. I was trying to wipe it off, y'all, because I just spilled it. I took it out of the refrigerator and I didn't realize the top was not closed all the way. And I shook it and some of it just splattered like everywhere. So I was trying to clean that up. But this is the vanilla creamer. So I'm just going to pour that in. That's good. And then last but not least, I'm going to add this cold foam. So this is the caramel macchiato one. I got it from Aldi. And then I'm going to put some of that on top. That cold foam just kind of tops it off. And then I'm just going to drizzle a little bit more caramel. And then we have a beautiful iced coffee. So this is one of my favorites, my go-tos right now. I do typically put like, sometimes I'll put like a little bit of vanilla syrup, but I don't have any more of that. The one I had last, I found at TJ Maxx. I think I told y'all on another vlog. But I haven't been in there recently, and the last time I went, I wasn't able to find that one again. I forgot the name of it. I want to say like the name on it was like, it almost was like a number, but I can't remember. But it was actually pretty good, and it was not sugar free. So this is iced coffee. I'm gonna put my top on, grab a straw, give it a stir, and then we're good. And then we're gonna get some work done. So it's now lunchtime and I just ate some tuna And what else did I eat? I did try that Asian pasta that I bought from Publix. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's not the best either. It's okay. The sauce on it is kind of like a sweet sauce, and the vegetables are a little bit on the crunchier side, so there's a little bit of texture there. But as far as like, would I buy it again? Probably not. It feels like it needs something, like it's missing something, like, I don't know, like diced ham or something. Like I'm not trying to make like traditional American pasta salad. I don't even know if it's American, but a traditional pasta salad. But it just feels like it needs something else, or like some shrimp would be good in it, or the sauce could be a little bit better. I don't know, something. And then I had a pickle, and then I was gonna show y'all this Simply. So this is a Simply Pop. Okay, so I just picked these up. I think not this time at Publix, but the last time I was there. I bought this one. This is the fruit punch one. And I'm up here in my office, y'all. I told y'all I don't have the light on in here a lot of times. I just have my little lamp on. So the lighting is not the best up here. But, or right now, because I don't have the main light on. This is the fruit punch one. It is like a prebiotic. It is a prebiotic soda. And it has a little spritz in it. So it's actually pretty good. The flavor in here is not super strong, but you can get like a hint of fruit punch flavor in here. So I do like it. I would probably purchase it again. I'm not huge on the prebiotic sodas. I tried Olipop. I've tried Poppy. And all of those, I mean, they're okay. But I'm not a huge soda drinker in the first place. So I'm not one of those people that really misses soda a lot just because I don't drink it a lot. And then I don't feel like I have to have a replacement. I actually drink a lot of water. So it's just good to mix it up sometimes when you don't want something super sweet and you don't really want water at the moment. So then the prebiotic sodas are pretty good for that one. So the Simply Pop, the fruit punch, pretty good. And then I bought another one that's in the refrigerator downstairs, but I can't remember what that one is. But if I remember or I try it soon, I'll have to let y'all know. Okay. So I think I'm going to close the vlog out here. Thanks for following me along. Not following me, but thanks for coming along with me today, or really just over the course of this vlog. I will see y'all in the next one, and I hope you come back for more. I'll see y'all next time.